Okay, here's what you're doing for this worksheet, midweek 5. So remember, adjectives describe nouns or pronouns. Adverbs describe verb, adjectives, or other adverbs, okay? So for this section, you're only going to circle the adjectives, and there may be more than one per sentence, okay? So you need to find all the nouns or pronouns and look to see if there's a word that describes them. So if the clear perfume in the tall bottle was very fragrant, what are the nouns in the sentence? We've got perfume and we've got bottle. So, is there anything describing the perfume? We know that it is clear perfume. So you want to circle clear. What kind of bottle is it? It is a tall bottle. So tall would also be circled. But there's another word describing the perfume. What was the perfume? It was fragrant. So you're also going to circle fragrant. Do not circle very, because very is describing how fragrant. So that would be an adverb. And you only want the adjectives in this section. In the middle part, you are going to circle the adverb, and then you're going to draw an arrow to the word that it is describing. And again, there can be more than one per sentence. So if we looked at this first one, the instructions were given clearly, okay? Remember, 95% of the time, your adverb is going to end with ly, although there are those ones from that slide that didn't, so you can double check against that. But clearly would be your adverb, so you circle clearly, and then tell me what is being done clearly. It is given clearly. So if you want to either draw an up arrow to given, kind of like, up like that, that would work. Or if you want to like swoop it over to that, that's fine too. But whatever is clearest for you would be good. The bottom part, you kind of have to do the same thing. You have to find me the adverb and circle it, and then draw an arrow to the word that it's describing. But then you need to tell me if the word it describes is a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. And again, there can be more than one per sentence. So the suspiciously nervous boys were really quite anxious. This one actually has 3 adverbs in it. So let's take a look. So first we've got suspiciously, right? We know because it ends with ly. What is being suspiciously? It's describing how nervous the boys are. So since it's suspiciously nervous, you would circle suspiciously, draw me an arrow to nervous, but what part of speech is nervous? Well, nervous describes the boys, which is a noun, so that would mean nervous is an adjective. So underneath nervous, you can write like adj, adjective. But there's 2 more. We've got really and we've got quite, okay? Quite tells me how anxious, which is another adjective. So you'd circle quite, draw an arrow to anxious, and put adjective. But then how quite anxious are they? They are really quite anxious. So really you would circle, draw an arrow to quite, and you already circled quite as an adverb, so underneath quite you would put adv. Okay? So do the best you can with these. Let me know if you have questions.